Whatever. What the fuck ever. What the fuck ever.
Okay.
You got bias because he's a part of your org.
Yeah,
I understand. You gonna dick ride John Singleton a bit because that's your organizational brother. What the fuck ever.
Okay, so talk about why is John Singleton scared?
Okay.
Are you listening? Damn.
Welcome back to Quality Konvos. It's your boy Juan Pablo Santiago. I changed my name. It used to be Julio the Juice Man. But, things changed. Yeah, nigga got the waves now.
Oh, okay. I feel you. It's your boy Griffy D.
Who is our boy right here?
And then we got
Nova the guy, aka Nova Too Nasty.
Okay.
Hey, too nasty. Goddamn.
It's been a long time.
Right.
What are you talking about?
This is back in the flesh.
Hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Summer 19. It's finna go crazy.
It's already starting off on a good summer.
Oh man, yes. I've been having a legendary couple weeks, months. So, you know, we good out here. We get money, you know.
Yeah, we just got to show y'all our face and we back, bitches.
Exactly.
But we got a couple topics that we want to hit on today.
Yeah, we gonna get dead into this shit because, you know, I think niggas got the game fucked up a little bit.
Yeah.
Why don't you start with?
I mean, well, first let's talk about these. Well, we talking about Drake, couple songs. You feel me? He just dropped the Raptors one, so you know Drake going crazy. You know what I'm saying?
Toronto and 6 for the 6.
Drake just blessed us with a couple songs, one featuring Rick Ross. How you feel about the songs? How y'all feel about the songs? Shit.
Drake be talking this shit.
Yeah.
It was pretty much what you would expect, and especially, you know, after the Raptors just won, he couldn't drop no lukewarm shit.
You know, the energy just different, you know what I'm saying? Then him and Rick Ross, the collab, him and Rick Ross getting together, you know it's gonna be fire, man.
Yeah.
Like, that's what they do. So
He's definitely gonna be in his bag for at least the next 6 months.
Oh yeah. I expect a raw ass summer tape, by the way. So I'm counting on that.
Yeah, I can't wait till he drop the full album, you feel me? But you know, the two songs was fire.
Songs held me over, you know what I'm saying?
The song with Rick Ross is pretty decent, you know what I'm saying? I fuck with Rick Ross' verse.
Good fuck nigga energy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying, for a little bit.
But you know.
But speaking of Rick Ross.
Speaking of Rick Ross, this was a big thing. Let's talk about Rick Ross. You know what I'm saying? Because we got mixed feelings going on. You know what I'm saying? I'm a little indifferent about certain shit, but yeah. I mean, Freeway Rick Ross just came out of jail. Well, he been out of jail for.
Been out of jail 4 years.
All right, whatever, man. He did the research. He been out in jail for about 5 years, but he's getting all his businesses off the ground, and he's really taking over like he once did in the streets. But he's doing it more so on the legitimate side, which I respect. So it takes a little time to get that shit off the ground. So you can't just say that, oh, he got out of jail and his nigga ain't doing shit. Like, you trying to...
That ain't what I said.
I mean, you know, so I mean, like, he's... But, you know, I was just a little... We got mixed feelings because I got respect for the real Freeway Rick Ross. Right. So, you know, I saw a couple interviews and Rick Ross was basically... He was basically, you know, talking that shit. He was like,
scared.
I mean, yeah, he had a lot of niggas scared out here. And then, you know, he had a lot of niggas scared out here, bro. That's okay. For one, you can't act like what he did and what he did, and he didn't make a dent in history. So like,
he did
with that big, okay, you can't just discredit. Okay,
he wasn't known to be much of a violent person. He was more so known for his smarts.
I mean, of course, but in that game, violence just comes with it.
Okay.
So like, you don't have to be known to be violent. He got
shooters anyway.
Right, you can move how you move, and he moved smart. That's why he lasted as long as he did.
But who does he have shook? Who's shaking? Right?
Okay,
that's what I'm.
Okay, in the interviews that I was watching, you know, there was a phone conversation that he had with the real Rick Ross. Okay. Now, when he started off initially, he wasn't on no violent shit. Right. The nigga was on some, you know what, I got a plan for both of us. You know, let's go ahead and, you feel me, let's go ahead and work this out to where both of us can eat, both of us can benefit.
Off the Rick Ross name.
Because you're basically stealing my name, stealing my story, and you're trying to profit off of it. Right. Understandable. Like, come on, you got to break me off something because I live this life, I'm doing the time for this life. So go ahead and, you know, show homage to the nigga who made it for you to be able to be this Ross, you feel me? Boss, mogul, all that shit. Right. So at the end of the day, pay some respect to the man. So it's like he was dick riding the man Rick Ross, And then eventually he just ghosted his ass because he's like, oh, fuck that nigga locked up. You feel me? He probably was under the assumption that, this nigga gonna do time forever. I can avoid this nigga.
Right.
But
what you can?
I mean, come on, man. No, but at the end of the day, this nigga's out. And
for 5 years,
live and well. And okay, but it takes time to build back up an empire like that.
Look.
So I mean, at the end of the day,
nobody's been touched yet.
I mean, ain't nobody gonna get touched initially anyway because
5 years.
I mean, bro,
initially?
come on, for real, like, on some real nigga shit.
That's a long time.
On some real nigga shit, you just damn near did life. What the fuck are you? Why the fuck would you even put yourself in a predicament to even have a spotlight on your ass?
So why is niggas?
But it's not even that. It's not even you trying to really do shit. It's like if you really get disrespectful, don't act like it ain't niggas out here who love your ass enough to do something for your ass, bro. Like on some real nigga shit, you got fanatic ass fans for rappers, right?
Sometimes.
You got fanatic fans who will slap you. Okay, no. On some real nigga shit.
Then motherfucking blood.
But look, at the end of the day.
And Rick Ross got plenty of it.
At the end of the day.
He got millions of power. Remember what he said?
At the end of the day.
So if anything, if I was Freeway Rick Ross, I'd be scared of Rick Ross.
No, because.
You feel me?
No, but
because
time out.
Bro, you can pay a nigga any type of bag.
Time out.
To get his shit wrapped up.
Time out.
I mean, the real Rick Ross off like a meal and parted ways.
Time the fuck out. Okay? Let's time the fuck out.
Time out.
Time the fuck out. Because on some real nigga shit, if it was like, okay, say like a nigga like Nipsey, right? Nipsey gone, Nipsey dead, whatever. He got a bag, but niggas love him so much that they will kill your ass in honor of Nipsey.
I don't think that's nearly the same.
No. Come on, bro. Niggas love Rick Ross.
Damn, they built a McDonald's right here, bro.
Yeah,
I'm be going home, bro. That's crazy.
They doing hella shit, bro.
Wow.
But look, at the end of the day,
Ogden and what is this? Roosevelt.
But look, at the end of the day, niggas loved Rick Ross. Niggas still got love for Rick Ross. Even from the interviews that I'm seeing, niggas showing him nothing but love and respect. So you still got niggas who, even with the niggas he ride around, I'm pretty sure he got niggas who ride for him to this day. So it's just like, you got niggas who just show extreme loyalty to the utmost. So they're going to ride out for you.
You know what else niggas show loyalty to?
What?
A motherfucking bag.
Okay.
So if anything,
you acting like
Rick
this man
Ross
ain't got a bag though. Like,
no, you ain't got no Rick Ross bag.
Okay, time out. Or
he probably would have won that legal case when dude was using his name.
Let's keep time out. Let's time out.
Man, you lost the court case. You lost the court case. The man still using your name.
How did he
used to get well. Bro, how do you lose a court case with your own name?
Look. This is what I'm saying.
But he treated him.
This is what I'm saying. Look at it like this. For one, I respect the man genius, for one. Okay?
Yeah,
so
that's
then
cool.
Okay, for two, when you go away, you have money stashed up. Nigga was making millions per day. Come on, hold up. Time out. Let's time out. You know
how he lose the court case?
I'm not. Okay, look. Look. Time out. Because at the end of the day, you don't know. I'm not watching niggas' pockets like that, but I know the man capability, and I know that it's a possibility that he could still have money stashed away. Like, niggas just don't go away.
Why he lose the court case, bro? That's my question.
Nigga, you probably just, the law is fucked up to begin with. And
the law usually favors a person with
I'm not going to wrap around money or the law probably favors somebody with a little bit more notoriety and a little bit more like, I mean, Rick Ross is definitely a household name now. So, and then he definitely got the lawyers in the bag. He got the connections now. And this man just came out of jail. He's a felon. Rick Ross is a regular ass civilian who stole a real nigga name. You feel me? He stole a real nigga name and he ran off with that shit.
Maybe when it first came out and Buddy damn, okay, real Rick Ross.
I'm pretty sure.
But bro, I done made a whole career off your name, bro. Ain't nothing happened.
I'm pretty sure he's not thinking about the man like that. But I don't know what the man thinking about.
You said shaking in his boots.
No, I'm saying from the interview that I watched when he was talking, and I wasn't talking about shaking in his boots with the Rick Ross per se. I was talking about John Singleton.
Well, we gonna get on that.
We gonna get on that. Because I think whatever. What the fuck ever.
Okay.
You got biased because he's a part of your org.
Yeah,
I understand. You gonna dick ride John Singleton a bit because that's your organizational brother. What the fuck ever.
So talk about why is John Singleton scared?
Okay, I'm telling you facts that I heard from Rick Ross. When
facts
he bumped
or stories?
We don't matter, bro.
From one dude's mouth.
Okay, I don't think
The
he's.
Freeway would
I
know.
think he's pretty reputable. I don't think he's gonna lie on another man about how another man was shook up.
Niggas lie all the time.
But you're not gonna publicly just keep lying on this man.
This
like
man
that.
dead.
People
He gonna defend himself?
Come on, bro.
People do that all the time.
Come on, bro. I don't think.
Tell the story. What happened?
The
Why
man
you
didn't
scared?
snitch on. Okay, look. So for one, but let's finish with the Rick Ross before we hop on your organ on your Cabin Outside brother.
Okay,
you know what I'm saying?
okay,
Get the shimmy into this bitch.
Go ahead.
All right. So look, basically, with the Rick Ross situation, when he was talking to him over the phone, he said the man was basically dick riding, jacking him off, and all this shit because he was just like, he was shaky, like he didn't know that he was gonna even be talking to him at the moment he was talking to him. He said one of Rick Ross homies and okay, I gotta put in context.
Just say Freeway.
I'm gonna say
Rose,
Freeway,
like.
yeah, Freeway and Rose, so we don't get this shit confused. One of Freeway homies connected him to Rose.
Okay.
Rose answered the phone, didn't know he was gonna talk to the real Freeway.
Right.
So when he answered the phone and he realized who he was talking to, that's when he got shocked because for one, you didn't expect to talk to him, and for two, now you're actually talking to him and knowing what you have done. You stole a man's name, credibility, everything, and proclaim yourself to be this man. He wasn't even on that. He was on some, bro, I love you. You feel me?
I probably would too. I stole
no
your
disrespect.
name.
You feel me?
How about thanks for
Okay,
that?
okay. But if you was really that nigga and you was, oh, fuck this nigga, all this
No,
bullshit.
fuck him now. Fuck him now.
I would never say.
I got a fucking bag.
Hey, bro. I don't say fuck Freeway with Rick.
What?
I'm not gonna say that.
I'm just saying,
You can
bro.
say that.
Disclaimer out
Yeah,
there.
I'm a disclaimer.
I'm just saying, bro.
I'm not saying
fuck.
No. You said fuck him now.
Alright, fuck him. Fuck you mean.
Gotcha.
Add $1 million to my name.
Gotcha.
Not $1 million. Rick
Gotcha.
Ross got plenty fucking million.
Gotcha.
Fuck dude.
Gotcha.
What?
Gotcha. That's
I'm
how you
already
feel.
profiting off your name.
Gotcha.
What you gonna do? Nothing.
Gotcha.
You haven't done nothing yet.
Gotcha.
It obviously ain't that serious, is
You're right.
what I'm saying.
You're right.
Why should I be scared? Scared?
You're right.
Scared?
Hey, that's how you feel, bro.
Fuck.
That's
What?
how you feel.
Come on, man.
I'm not gonna
Fuck outta
discredit this man and his legacy and
I'm not
everything.
either.
So at the end of the day,
Freeway Rick Ross is Freeway Rick Ross, but at the
Right.
same time, niggas ain't scared. Come on, bro.
Okay, cool. Right, I understand.
What?
Gotcha.
Singleton.
Gotcha. So basically, no, we're not jumping. No, basically,
Hurry up, wrap it up.
hey, wait, damn, you ready to defend your organization? I know you ready to defend. I know you ready. I know you ready to defend them. I know you ready.
Okay.
You no.
Go ahead.
Come outside. No, no,
Go
never.
ahead. Go
Fuck you
ahead.
talking about?
Go ahead.
Never.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
All right. So basically, he was just shook up and he said he was gonna fuck with him. Freeway said he had a plan for both of them where they both profit from the name. He not gonna discredit him. Go up to bam, you do this, it'll work out in your favor. He didn't see the vision. He basically ghosted his ass, said fuck him, and that was end all be all. So now they got their whole situation, and there's whatever situation they got between each other, that's what it is, and that was the end of it. He ghosted his ass. He never took on to the plan. He acted like he was on his dick, but then you just left the man high and dry.
Yeah,
and that was
I understand all
because he was
that.
behind jail, he's behind bars. He probably thought, you know what, this nigga ain't never getting out. Fuck his ass. It is what it is.
But when he got out, what happened? Nothing.
Bro, you're not gonna do anything to put yourself
It's been 5
back
years, bro.
in
5
jail.
years, 5
Who
years.
the fuck is
5
gonna
years.
put themselves
5
in
years.
a
5
situation
years.
to do life again?
5 years.
It
Rick
don't
Ross has
matter.
beefed with other people.
But I'm just saying.
So it don't have to be Freeway.
It don't have to be
Rick Ross.
Freeway. It could be.
That man is in LA.
It could be the niggas who love you dearly. It could be the niggas who love him dearly.
Yeah, and
feel the disrespect that he's
Rick
giving
Ross
to
has got
his
into it
man.
with other people.
I mean, cool.
50 Cent.
Cool.
Birdman.
Cool.
Trick Daddy.
I
There's
mean,
plenty other niggas.
Of course.
That
Trick Daddy
actually
one was a little different.
right. That are actually like real life. Like still like. I'm not
It
even.
just
gonna
ain't
get
his
into
time. That don't mean
But I'm
ain't
just
no
saying.
nigga can't get got. And I
I'm just
love
saying.
Ross. I love the rapper Rick Ross.
Freeway
I love his
don't have to
music.
be
This is
guilty
no
'cause
this is
all
no
these
discredit to Rick Ross, the rapper. Like I love his music. I fuck with him. His songs fire. I always been fucking with him. I love MMG. You feel me? I love his artists. All that shit. But at the end of the day, I'm gonna pay respect to the man who name I stole and the story
We
I
can all
stole.
give respect to
But
him.
you know,
Man,
that,
shit, I'm pretty sure he said thank you.
I mean, I don't even think he did that because you ghosted man. Like you straight up ghosted man.
But
Like,
then initially he was like, "Thank you, blessings for the."
I don't.
You said he was on his dick. That's thank you. Like,
I mean, he
all right,
thanked
cool.
him, but he didn't
have a nice life.
But you didn't really like. You didn't follow through what you. Were
I
supposed
personally
to do.
think he should have broke him off, but fuck it, he did.
But yeah, he did.
It's too
So
late now.
it is
I mean,
what
it's
it
not too
is.
late, but you know,
5
it
years
really
ago.
matters.
But it is what it is. So I mean, that's that situation. So I'm
John Singleton.
just talk about John Singleton.
The late. First of all, rest in peace.
RP. No, I'm not gonna shit on the man who dead. Like I'm never gonna do that.
Famous black creator.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
I respect all his work. I fuck with it. But when I was watching the interview with Freeway on Vlad, and they brought up John Singleton, I mean, it seemed like Freeway had an indifferent opinion on his death, because Vlad thought he was gonna be all like, you know, all remorseful and like, yeah, that brother who he was like, man, honestly, fuck that nigga. Like, or like, that's what it seemed like to me. So, it was like, it basically
Snowfall.
He stole his story, and he didn't give him no credit. He didn't reach out to him. He didn't try to break him out for it. But he stole his whole life's work.
Snowfall is really fucking
Snowfall is basically based off of the Freeway Rick Ross story. And John Singleton and Freeway Rick Ross have bumped into each other behind scenes in a couple occasions. And from the story that Freeway has told, the man thought he was going to get on that because he wasn't on that with him, because, again, he's not trying to put himself back in a situation to where he can do life again. But John Singleton was on some spook shit. Like, he was on some about to shit his pants shit, according to Freeway. Like, he was just like, the man was spooked. He thought I was going to get on his ass. But, I mean, for you to even feel that way, you know you did something wrong. You know you did something.
You don't even necessarily have to
or
feel
that
like
you
did
think
wrong.
I
You
did
could just know
wrong.
exactly.
But at the end of the day, if a nigga feeling spooked, it's like, if I see a nigga and I know it's no ill will,
how you know I'm spooked?
or like, I mean, you
Any
can
nigga say,
tell
"Oh, he was
by
spooked when I seen him."
You can tell by
What?
body language. You can tell by all that shit, bro. Like, you can just tell when you're around a nigga who intimidated. Like, you can just tell when a presence of intimidation is upon you.
Some niggas just think they that nigga, and they think everybody's scared.
I don't think he's that arrogant of a person. He doesn't seem
Freeway
like
Rick
that.
Ross.
Oh, that don't mean shit,
There
bro.
he is.
He was pretty humble. Like, for
Well, I
one,
mean,
when
yeah,
I
he
was
humble,
when I
but,
was watching his
I mean,
story, honestly, he moved smart. He wasn't flamboyant. He wasn't really out here with his bread. He wasn't trying to. He was living below his means. He wasn't out here flexing.
Right,
He
but
wasn't
you
out
doing
here
Vlad TV
wilding.
interviews.
I mean,
no snitch.
Okay, time out. Time out. Don't do that.
But he's so motherfucking.
Don't do that, because at the end of the day, anybody can talk about their story after they did their bid. Everybody know that. Like, once you do the time, you're free to talk about.
Yeah, but he was talking
your
about.
situation.
Now you talking about Vlad a snitch,
Right.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Freeway.
And even oh yeah, no, not Vlad. I mean, not Rick Ross.
Because it was known that Freeway, the only person he did snitch on was the police. But fuck Twitter.
Right,
Like,
yeah,
it's just, you know, that, I mean,
But I'm
that's
saying,
the
like,
The reason he went to jail is because his homie set him up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, of course, you always got. That's any black person of high some authority.
Not only that,
or
but
just-
he's supposed to be going back to jail on a whole separate case.
Who, Freeway?
Yeah.
Oh damn, that's fucked up. But I'm just saying, like, according to that story, John Singleton was shitting bricks a little bit, and you know, the man never showed him no credit. He never tried to break him off. He never tried to pay homage to him stealing this man's life story.
I think telling you, I mean,
Because and then he didn't try to sue him nothing. Like, he was trying to chop it up.
You salty.
He was just trying to chop it up.
So I say maybe we see each other in the elevator, whatever. I guess I'm not with the shits that you used to be with. So I mean, hey, maybe I'm spooked, but at the end of the day, I'm not paying you nothing. I'm not reaching out to you immediately after that encounter like, oh, I did steal your story, so let me break you out. No, it's still fuck him.
Plus, it's not like he stole the shit like scene for scene, word for word.
I mean,
like,
of course, but you stole. It's still a story. Like, Hollywood is Hollywood. You're always going to add some theatrics to anything. Like, no, based on a true story, it's always scene for scene.
I perfectly understand.
It's always Hollywood the fuck up.
He's a dime a dozen. It's plenty other.
I can see why he said fuck him though.
That's a very pivotal moment in like that era, that history. That crack
is a very pivotal moment.
Rick Ross played a very pivotal moment.
But that's a good show, bro.
But it's a great show. It's a great show. But he had a phenomenal story as well. So if it wasn't for that life story, you wouldn't have something to emulate. You wouldn't have.
He's John Singleton.
I mean,
he's a famous black director. He's made good black movies.
I mean, yes,
he could have did
Boys in the Hood, phenomenal. I fuck with it.
He could have did somebody else.
That's the average black story. Boys in the Hood,
Death Row and them.
Boys in the Hood. I can see that being like, okay, yeah, that's the average. But Snowfall, you stole the man's story. Like,
facts, he did.
You stole the man's story.
But if he was scared, I think he would have either broken.
I'm not saying the man was living in fear, but he wasn't expecting to ever bump shoulders. Right. He was trying to do all he could to avoid that nigga, and once he saw that nigga, he was just
way up here.
Goddamn. He's like, oh goddamn. That's Rick Ross. Goddamn.
we
Well,
in the
catch y'all later, man.
We in the generation where, you know what I'm saying, people not really. Now, of course, if you come from certain places, you respect OGs off back because that's just how we raised.
Right.
But for the most part, for the commoner, people does not respect the OGs because of what they used to do.
That's this reckless renegade era that we living in now.
Right.
But at
So
the same
that's what I'm
time,
saying.
I
People don't
think,
care.
say if a Larry Hoover to come up, you don't think he'd get some respect, bro? You don't think he would get some
What
level
happened
of
when
respect?
Willie Lloyd came out?
I mean, still, bro, like...
True.
Right.
These niggas do not care
Right,
anymore.
I mean,
What
yeah,
you used to
niggas
do.
don't care to a certain degree. It's still a lot of niggas who do care. And
I'm
it's
saying,
still,
but it's
I mean, but
always
think about
people
this.
that don't.
Think about
Wish there was
this.
more niggas
Okay,
like
but think
that.
about it
Right.
from this perspective too. Like, okay, what about the big U's of the world? Niggas still show that nigga respect. Like,
But he's
Big
also,
U.
but he's also doing positive shit in the community.
I mean,
Right?
but
Good changes
and Rick
shit.
Ross isn't. He's trying to reprimand his wrongs and he's trying to
He
do
is.
I'm
shit
not
for the
saying that
community.
he isn't, but it's like
And he's trying to make shit right.
it
From
just
what I
feels
see,
like a difference between the two. Like, Big U commands more respect.
I
You feel
mean-
me? like Rick Ross doesn't really command respect.
I mean, there's two different, like, Big U is force. Rick Ross's brain and like strategy and like, cause for what he did,
to get some respect.
Right.
no,
Thanks.
I mean, of
Well,
course
his
he has
name.
the muscle under him. It's hierarchy, like it's levels to the shit. Like you have your soldiers under you, but at the end of the day, you're the brain of the
I
operation.
don't really think he got soldiers like that though.
Like all
Bro.
his soldiers in their 50s
Bro.
and shit.
All right, like,
I mean, honestly, your soldiers got kids who respect you
Like, you
and what
talking
you
about
did.
that-
Bro, so you want me
Like-
to send my son on a hit for you, bro?
I mean,
you don't get your goof
I don't
ass.
think it's,
Right,
bro, it's
like,
not like that. It's not like y'all. It's too literal. This is too literal. I don't think it's like that. But I know for damn sure this man got some level of respect. And
Yeah,
then it's
but
just like,
not-
and then for what he did, like, okay, for one, you're the brain of this whole operation. You're basically running a hood Fortune 500 CEO company,
In
like
the 80s.
in the 80s. So like, for you to have the level of intellect that you did to run an organization and structure it the
well,
way
crack
you
is
did,
pretty strong.
I mean, come on, bro.
Kind of easy to sell.
I mean, yeah,
But I feel you.
But
It
it's
means
easy to sell.
it's
But you know what? One thing that he said to me in that interview that made hella sense. That like he was like, for one, it's strong, but at the end of the day, you didn't know it sell itself. It's a drug that sells itself. Most drugs,
All drugs sell
all
themselves.
drugs sell
All
itself.
drugs
No,
sell
all drugs. You're right. All drugs sell themselves. So it's like it don't have to be crack. Whatever the fuck. If it's a drug, it's gonna sell.
Right.
But at the end of the day, for you to have that level of infrastructure that you did, that takes some level of intellect because you could just be a
but you
nigga
can say
out
that
here
about
freeballing.
any kingpin.
But at the same time, though, like you had to have some level of smarts, and then like he ran a hood CEO company, so it's just like you have
I'm just saying, you act like he's El Chapo, bro.
for the black community, he damn near is.
Whoa.
See,
Who's bigger than him?
You overstepping a little bit.
overstepping.
Mike.
All
a lot of
right. Who's bigger? Who's bigger in the black community? Who was bigger than Rick Ross?
Shit, damn. Well,
Selling drugs.
not
Selling
big,
drugs,
but,
who's
I mean,
bigger than
even
Rick Ross?
Big Meech is up there.
Big Meech is
I mean,
under the Rick Ross
what about,
era.
like,
He's under the
what
Rick
about, like,
Ross umbrella.
Frank Lucas? Like,
I mean, nah.
how far back are we going? Like,
Nah.
dude, this nigga was getting shipped in fucking
Right.
dead soldier
Right.
caskets, bro. Like, what kind of level of connections and fucking
Right, like
is
what?
that?
I
Like,
mean-
come on,
Bro,
bro.
in
There's
soldier
other stories.
caskets, bro.
Nick Barnes, all that. Come on,
This
now,
nigga
like,
was
man.
taking the trips over to another country, bro. Rick Ross wasn't doing that shit. Or actually, was he? I don't know. Let me
Yeah, he
actually
definitely.
not
Oh, he
no.
was.
Yes,
He was.
you did.
Okay,
Yes,
cool.
bro.
All right,
Yes,
I'm
yes,
But it
bro.
don't matter. It don't matter.
Bro.
At the end of the day, people not caring about what you did years ago.
Yes,
unless
they
you still
do.
got soldiers.
Because you wouldn't have the
soldiers.
notoriety that you have
But
now.
just
You wouldn't
like
be
the
out
nigga
here to
that
be
was
able
the
to hit
big
the
nigga on the block
platforms
that get
that
out.
you hit now. It's not like you some
Like,
buster ass
like,
nigga.
yeah, I remember when I was
It's not
a nigga
like,
back in
but y'all
96,
trying to
like,
act like he's some buster ass nigga who just out here on the
He not
corner
a
like.
buster, but I'm saying he ain't no El Chapo.
What have you
Bro.
done for me
Why
lately?
would Rick Ross be scared?
Bro.
What have you done for me lately?
Okay, it's not. I mean, the organizations and businesses that he set up to help reprimand all the wrong. That's like Big
I don't
U.
live in that city.
Like you, I mean,
Right.
yeah. I mean, yeah. But at the same time, you were. Well, he's not global. He damn near was global with his shit because he was hitting other countries and
He
fucking
wasn't
with.
global, but
He wasn't global,
he was regional.
but he was. I mean, he was regional as fuck.
The
but
West.
he was still fucking with people from international countries and shit.
I guess we can agree to disagree.
I mean, yeah, we can agree to disagree. But at the end of the day,
this is what I do want.
I got mad respect for
discuss.
the Freeway Rick Ross.
We got Father's Day coming up very soon.
That's your
Right.
best friend.
And
I mean, it damn near could be. It damn near could be. Like I was
Put
like,
respect on my nigga
I'm
name.
like, you know what?
We're getting broke off for this. You feel me?
You feel me? I I'm like,
He
damn,
must
stop.
sign the contract or something.
Hey, don't
Stop
be
this.
putting all that type of energy out here, cause I don't need the feds up my door. Like I be,
Right, funny as hell.
I don't need all that energy.
But no, man, Father's Day tomorrow, and one thing I wanted to just talk about is how, you know, you got the single mothers talking about Happy Father's Day to me, and I just personally don't think that shit is okay, man.
Nah,
It's not cool.
nah.
It's undermining the black man, well, not even black man, but the single fathers that, you know, are doing what they gotta do. Like, you're not a man, you're not a father, you're a mother. You're just a great mother on Father's Day. How about that?
Yeah, honestly. I mean,
Yeah, you
look at
can't
if the
play
roles
both
was
roles.
reversed. Dude,
Yeah.
Have you ever
seen a
heard
nigga-
a black male, a black single dad say Happy Mother's Day to me?
I'm a mama too.
I mean,
I don't
right,
think I've
right.
ever heard that.
I'm your
Like,
mama and your daddy. Face ass, boy. If you don't get your real stupid ass on.
Real big.
That's how you
stupid
look.
goofy
Like I'm
ass.
just like, come on, man. I know you strong and black woman type shit, but come on now, stop. It's no like you can never teach a man manhood. Like you can never teach him how to be a man. You can
Tupac said that.
I mean,
I can't remember the exact quote, but it was
was something
hey,
like that.
hey, and look who I'm repping right now. You feel me?
Exactly.
Big dog.
It's just
Tupac.
one of them things
But
where it's like, you know, you can probably, you know, you can teach a man how to be a man, but you can't do it from a man's perspective. Therefore, you're
I don't
you're
really
not a
think
man.
they can really. I mean, yeah. I
You're
don't
just not a
even
man. You're not a
think they can teach
father.
man how to be a
Period.
man. Yeah.
You're not a man. You're not a father.
No.
You save it to Mother's Day. You're a great mother. I'm sure whatever son or daughter you're taking care of really appreciates you. So leave it at that.
Yeah,
you know?
stop doing all that goofy shit. Confuse your children out here confusing your cheddar and shit. You feel me?
Right.
But
Talk about my mama and my daddy, the
but
same
yeah,
person.
Right.
we got some place to be. You know what I'm saying? We got moves to make. We just
Wrap
wanted
it
to touch back with y'all and let y'all know what's going on. We are back this summer, bitch.
Right, still alive, still
So
alive.
you feel me? Get ready to see our face on a weekly basis, bitch. You know what I'm saying? So that's episode of Quality Konvos 2019, bitch. We back.
Go crazy.
Peace.